for Romania, of course, it is a country far away from Indonesia, but not that different. We are, for example, in the southeastern part of Europe. We are members of the European Union since 2007. We have about 20 million people. And I can tell you and your Indonesian readers that Romania is a very beautiful country. So I take this opportunity to invite them to visit. It's a very balanced country in terms of geographical landscape because we have everything. We have mountains as high as almost 3,000 meters with ski resorts, with snow. Then, of course, we have hilly areas where we grow grapes and do wine. Romania is one of the first 10 producers of wine in the world. And, of course, then we have plains and the sea. So an area which is maybe more familiar to Indonesians. So it's really a country worth visiting. Currently, it's true, more Romanians come to Indonesia, especially to Bali, than Indonesians come to Romania. And I hope this situation will change.
Could you please share with us your esteemed perspective on a single prominent ancient Romanian figure whom you particularly admire, and what lessons can we learn from this person today?
I will mention this Romanian ruler. He was called Vlad Țepeș or Vlad the Impaler, and he ruled in the 15th century. He was the ruler of Wallachia. This is an ancient or historical Romanian region. And he was famous both for his successful military campaigns against the Ottomans, because during that time we had to deal with a lot of Ottoman incursions in Romania, but also for his cruelty against invaders and outlaws, which he famously impaled. He is a famous Romanian figure because actually he ruled 3 times until he was assassinated. And you may know, of course, the legend surrounding this Romanian ruler. He was a member of the Order of the Dragons, and his father was also a member, and he was called the father Vlad Dracul. Dracul is a Romanian word for the dragon, so Vlad Dracul.
I think there are a lot of misconceptions surrounding Vlad Țepeș himself. A lot of people are sometimes trying to demonize him or portray him in a negative light because of his cruelty, but I understand that it was like during 15th century and times were different back then, and there were like harsher things that people did back then that wouldn't translate to what people does now. Personally, how do you portray him? Because he is also a Romanian national hero, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, indeed, you said it right. When we look at a historical figure, we also should put him or her into the context, into the historical context. Because if we judge them by the current rules, they maybe look like monsters. He was impaling people. But he is remembered in our history as a brave ruler because he could withstand the foreign invasions, the Ottoman invasions, which were not respecting the international law at that time. They were also very cruel. So he took the measures he thought were most efficient to withstand these invaders. And he is also considered a just ruler because indeed his decisions and punishment were cruel, but were at the same time just. So he is remembered positively in our history. I do not say that we should follow now his methods, but only the principles, which are patriotism, justice, and so on. I think these are important principles for every one of us.
What is your favorite thing about Indonesia?
And my favorite thing is the friendliness of the people. So everywhere I went with my family, with my children, everyone was very friendly. Be it in Bali, in Lombok, in Medan, in, Bandung, everywhere. We were welcomed with a lot of friendship, and this is what I and my family, what we like most here in Indonesia.
And what does the hospitality like compared to Romania? What does Romanian people looks like?
Yeah, no, actually, if you look at Romanian tourism campaigns, like promotional campaigns, we put number one our hospitality. Yeah, so we believe we are one of the most welcoming people in the world, or in Europe, something like that. So it's comparable. It's really comparable. I knew a few things about Indonesia before coming here, but I was impressed by the very warm nature of people here. And I think in Romania is similar. So again, please go to Romania yourself, your colleagues, Indonesians, and see for yourself the hospitality of the Romanian people.